In this video tutorial, I am going to design this model in CATIA. So note the dimension and do it step by step like I am going to do it. So first go to start, mechanical design, part design, and name the part A. So the units are given in inches. So first we needed to verify the units. Options, millimeters, we needed to change it to inches. Click OK. So I am going to select this front plane and start the sketching on this front plane, and just draw a simple circle, then select this circle and select the constraint to add the dimension constraint. This diameter is given as 4.750 and exit the sketch. Make the selection and select the pad command to add the material to the sketch, and this dimension is 0.62. Click OK. And now I am going to select this face for my plane for sketching. Select this plane or surface and select the sketching. It will open a new sketch on that surface, and again just draw a simple circle, select the dimension constraint, add the dimension, and this dimension is given as 2 inches. Exit the sketch and add the pad. Make sure the sketch is selected. Like if I am going to select here, this will deselect this sketch, so I needed to select this sketch, and this dimension is given as 2 inches. It will add this little cylinder, and now I am going to make the cut on this face. Select this face and select the sketching and just drag it here. I did this drag by my middle mouse button, and you can also drag it by selecting this pen and move it. So I am going to select this circle. I'm going to add a circle, and the dimension of this circle is given as 1.375372. Sorry. And now I am going to select the profile tool, and I am going to add a profile like that. Exit. Again select the profile tool and add the same sketch in the other side. We can also like mirror this sketch. If we added just this half sketch and make the dimensions, and then we can mirror it, but we can also like add this sketch on the other side. We can do it by both ways. So I am going to deselect this profile command. I am just going to move it here, and I'm going to zoom it and drag it to a position. Now I'm going to add some dimensions. I'm going to select the dimension tool, press the control, select this axis and this dimension and put it here. This dimension is given as 1.24, and from here to here we have a dimension. So I am going to select the dimension constraint, select this axis, select control and add this position dimension. This dimension is given as 1.12 divided by 2. The total dimension is 1.12, and from here to the other side, like here. So I am going to mirror this sketch. That's why I am not added this dimension. And distance from this point to this axis is also given. I'm going to add this position dimension. So select this point, select, and this dimension is given as 3.38 divided by 2. Now I'm going to mirror this part of the sketch. So I'm going to press Control, select this dimension, this dimension, this dimension. I'm going to select my mirror tool and I'm going to select this reference. So this part of the sketch is mirrored with the reference of this axis. I'm going to select 3-point arc and select this point and then this point, and we needed to add the arc like here, and I'm going to trim this part. So go to quick trim and trim this part. Now I'm going to dimension this arc, and this dimension is given as 0.24 radius. So the sketch is fully defined. I'm going to make it zoom out and I'm going to trim this off, this part of the arc. So I am going to select quick trim and I'm going to select this part which I want to remove, and it will be removed, and exit the sketch. So make sure this sketch is selected. This sketch is selected and I'm going to add the pocket, and for the pocket definition the type is to up to last. So because we wanted to make a through all cut, just make it zoom to fit. And now we needed to add some holes. I'm going to select this hole command. We can also add the hole by using this sketch and then add the pocket, but I'm going to select this hole command. So I'm going to select this face on which we wanted to add the hole, and I'm going to select the hole command. So under the type we needed to select the type of the hole. I am going to select the counter bore, and I am going to add the dimension of counter bore. This dimension is given as 0.75 as a radius, and this dimension is given as 0.30, and this diameter is given as 0.375, and for this depth it's a up to last, and then select the position. So the position of, make it here, select the dimension tool and press the control. The dimension from this to this is given as 3.38 divided by 2. If you observe the drawing, you will notice why I am going to divide the dimension by 2, and this must be coincident on this axis. So I'm going to select this point and this point and select the and add the coincident. So our hole will be on this axis, and exit this. So as you see the preview, you will see this hole type is added, and click OK. Now you can rotate the model and see that hole. Isometric. Now I'm going to pattern this hole along. We needed 3 holes, so I am going to add the circular pattern. Transformation features, select the circular pattern. So we needed to add all the information. So reference direction, object to pattern, which object you want to pattern. So we want to add the hole under the object to pattern, and under the reference direction I'm going to click here, and we are going to select, like I am going to select this surface as my reference, and we needed to add 3 holes, and I'm going to 180, sorry, angular space where I am going to 90, and we needed these holes uh, in the reverse direction, so I am going to click the reverse direction. So the angular spacing mean the angle between this hole and this hole, they have like 90, and from here to here it's also 90. And there is under the parameter you can select like different types of the circular pattern definition, and click preview if you want to see, and click OK. Now the holes are added and our part is completed. Thank you so much, and please follow it step by step, and please subscribe my channel. Oh yeah, sorry, I just forgot to add the uh, fillet here on this edge. So we needed to add the fillet, edge fillet, and just rotate the model to see the edge. Select this edge, then again rotate the model and select this edge. This diameter is given as 0.12. Add it. As you see, the fillets is added. Now our model is complete. Thank you so much.